Hello and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation, the channel that brings you your team every single day. Channel that brings you all the latest news on the famous Glasgow Rangers. Well, news today that Rangers have added a central defender to the squad of what was already a very oversized squad of 35 players. This follows on the back, obviously, of the injury to Leon King, who it is feared has broken his ankle and will miss probably the entire season upcoming, which is a shame for Leon, given the advancement he made last season, playing 20 times for the first team and really impressing, I think, towards the end of the season, playing alongside John Suter. Rangers have signed former Ranger from QPR, who was released by QPR, Leon Balogun. This was the tweet that went out earlier from the club saying welcome home at Leon Balogun, with a picture of Leon obviously in the new shirt. Many fans I know from social media are over the moon to see Leon back at the club. A lot of people, didn't want Leon to leave. Many people see it as a fundamental error by Ross Wilson that Leon was allowed to leave and go to QPR. The fact that he was released, the fact his contract was not renewed. A lot of people see that as a failure of Ross Wilson, amongst many other failures, obviously, during Ross's time as sporting director. But Leon Balogun is certainly, someone who can come in, he can do a job. He is 35 years old now. I envisage Balogun being used only for emergencies and not obviously as a first teamer. He, I think, will be definitely behind Connor Goldson and John Suter, who are the starting pair, I think, as things stand at this moment in time. I'd put him even behind probably Ben Davis if Ben does not leave the club. So you're probably looking, if Rangers don't go out and sign Jonathan Panzo, as has been rumoured, or Austin Trusty or Charlie Cresswell, that you'll be looking at centre-back depth of Goldson, Suter, Davis, and then Balogun. I do think his game time will be severely limited this season. I don't think he'll be used that often. I think he is, like I said, an emergency cover player signed because of the injury to Leon King. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is that the case? Leon is physical. He's a big lad. I think can come on and do a job when needed. And you've got to remember as well, I think there is an awful lot of games coming up this season, what with the League Cup, the Scottish Cup, the hopefully a European Champions League run, maybe even a Europa League run. Add into that as well the numerous league games that Rangers have to play. So there will be a need to rotate the squad and to use a number of different players. So for me, Balogun will get games, but obviously not a great deal. I think that he will be down the pecking order. Now, one other player that is rumoured to be on his way out of the club, in fact now demanding a transfer, is Glen Kamara. Glen Kamara apparently is rumoured to be demanding a transfer and wants to leave for Besiktas, according to Turkish media. Senol Gunes, who is the manager of Besiktas, has cleared the move for Kamara and wants to push it through sooner rather than later. At the moment, the disagreement is over the asking price for the player. Rangers have a valuation of around 4.7 million on him. At the moment, Besiktas are only offering either a loan or about 2.1 million. Obviously, there's a good way to go before any agreement can be made. But it's interesting, though, that Glen Kamara is demanding a transfer now and wants to go from the club. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And remember, guys, I need you to do two things for me. Number one, smash that like. And number two, remember always, we are the people.